Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to start off by giving all praises and all glory to
Yahweh,
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who were well. Salutations to the hopeful elect brothers out there pushing this truth with all diligence and sincerity, seeing we are at the finish line. And shalom to the speckled bird of brothers and sisters that do listen. You know, this is for our salvation. This is not for just a shit talking moment or say that we're right when we did not receive this unction from ourselves. We received it from the Heavenly Father through His Son Yahweh Shai. All right. Me and this brother
Kanasala.
we're just gonna go into this lesson that that all Israel is gonna be in the kingdom and all Israel is gonna be in their right mind. But you're just gonna have different translations, and when I say that, you're gonna have different ways on how we're gonna enter in. Some are gonna enter in through like it says in the book of Second Ezra and the book of Daniel that some was sorrowful. Some go wake up to everlasting shame and contempt. And then the rest were glad. So you are gonna have Jake that's gonna remember shit that they did in their past lives. There was and they're gonna fall into that lot of wickedness, and they're gonna pay for it on this side. But on the other side, they're gonna come back with that shame that they did those things, because they're gonna be in a righteous mind. They're gonna understand that we were fighting for their salvation, that Yahweh Shai came for them. But nevertheless, they're going to be a part of the kingdom because it's a part of the promise that the Most High made to Abraham's seed, man. That we're all gonna make it. You got that?
Can I hit this real quick?
Yeah.
This is Daniel 12:2. It says, "And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt."
And this is us waking up, man. This is that awakening, and we're going into those lots of who's going to enter into everlasting life and who's going to enter into damnation. That damnation meaning being destroyed along with Esau on this side. So like with these Idumeans on this side, all right, that they're gonna fall into that lot of everlasting shame and contempt, and then there's gonna be that Lord situation where Lord, didn't I do this? Well, remember you did this. You was doing this in all your past lives, and I forgave you, and you did not turn from it. That's gonna be the spirit that's gonna fall upon them, and well as the son that's gonna hope to be saved and be saved. They're like, Lord, I don't deserve this. Well, you did this. Now you are lifted up, man. You kept this faith until the end, man. That you knew that this was it. That the son came and he died and shed his blood for this nation, and that you knew that you were not worthy, but you tried your best to even apply yourself to be worthy, man. To get yourself in the mind and the readiness of Yahweh Shai, for the day is at hand. All right, that day of everlasting shame and that day of salvation, they are both at hand, man. They are one and the same. As the Lord said in Isaiah, the year of my redeemed is come, man. And that same Isaiah 63rd chapter, he was bringing what? Judgment, man. So hey, he as the song that Johnny Cash had said, he when he comes around, man, basically saying that this man is coming to bring many gifts, man. The reward of the wicked and reward of the righteous, man. But in the kingdom, through the loins of the elect, you're gonna have that seed that was wicked come back. That was a part of the promise all the way, man. It's not of him that willeth, man. But him of him that calleth. So all glory and all praises will continually be to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai.
Okay. This when.
We'll actually get to Romans.
The Romans?
Yeah.
This Romans 11:26. And so all Israel shall be saved, as it is written, there shall come out of Zion the deliverer, and shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob.
So the Lord came and he died for 2/3 as well, but because they wanted to crucify the Lord afresh, they're gonna have to pay for his death with their own, man. They're gonna have to reap that with the whatever destruction that the Lord has befall them. The ultimate plague being those nuclear missiles.
Yeah, because didn't they say let the blood fall upon our children?
Shit, let me get that.
You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, reincarnation, man, that means let it fall upon you, not this lifetime, but in the future. So you getting what's coming to you. You got what you wanted. So, hey, man, the blood is falling upon you. It's just in the future. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why we hate y'all niggas, man. Y'all the ones that wanted the Lord to be crucified. When the Caesar or whatever at the time saw there was nothing wrong with Yahushua.
It was Pilate.
Huh?
It was Pilate.
Con.
They wanted to free the murderer, man.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why they had the murderer. That is the reason why we are in this situation today, because of the wickedness and the desire of wanting a wicked ruler so that you can get carnal gain. But guess what? What has that done? That has oppressed our nation, man. All right, but this is Matthew chapter 27, verse 23. And the governor said, "Why? What evil hath he done?" But they cried out the more, saying, "Let him be crucified." Because they knew that Yahushua did no evil, but
right, so like they don't know anything. He asked a specific, straight question: what did he do wrong? And just like niggas, they always beat around the bush. They don't give you no straight answer, man. Yeah. All right, it's like, yeah, this and that. What did they say again?
Well, it says, and when Pilate saw that he could prevail nothing, but that rather a tumult was made, meaning they was about to start a riot. He took water and washed his hands before the multitude, saying, "I am innocent of the blood of this just person," in which he is not. See ye to it. It says, then answered all the people and said, "His blood be on us and on our children." Then released he Barabbas unto them, and when he had scourged Yahushua, he delivered him to be crucified.
Yeah, man. So y'all said, "Let the blood be upon y'all and y'all children," man. Cool. Now you live and die by your words, man. And there's power in the tongue, man. And y'all used it to crucify Yahushua, man. And he still died for all of us.
Yep. That's because that's the Lord's mercy.
Con.
You know, because most brothers can testify. You know, not trying to sound wicked, but us as men, we wouldn't have been so forgiving. Shit, we wouldn't have been, man. But that's why all praises and glory goes to Yahushua Yahushua, because you know what? He had mercy on us as well, man.
Yeah.
Because
we messed up a lot of these lifetimes. Shoot, before we came to the truth, man, we was in some wickedness, man. Why? Because we didn't know the truth. We didn't wake up yet. You know what I'm saying?
This is Hebrews real quick, then we're gonna get back to the topic at hand. This is Hebrews chapter 3, verse 9. It says, "When your fathers tempted me, proved me, and saw my works 40 years, wherefore I was grieved with that generation, and said, they do always err their heart, and they have not known my ways. So I swear in my wrath, they shall not enter into my rest." So this condemnation was on Jake since we came out of Egypt, man. The Lord had already cursed them since then, man. That they was gonna follow that same wicked heart, and they was gonna follow into captivity after captivity, to curse after curse, until the Lord's gonna release his elect from that curse. Lord willing, we be them, and the rest of the nation is gonna have to pay for that, man.
Yeah. And you don't want, look, man. These 2/3 is they probably gonna be madder than us in the kingdom.
Oh yeah, more than likely, man.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, God damn, I fell for this goofy mug stuff, man, this whole time. I was being a wicked person. They really gonna be in shame and contempt for a very, very long time, man.
Because they're not gonna have that fat heart on the other side, man. I mean, they're not gonna be hard headed. They're not gonna have that stiff neck. They're gonna be able to receive wisdom because they're gonna be righteous. The Lord's gonna put that spirit on them, and they're gonna know all the things of the Lord that they are perfect. They're not gonna have a problem with a perfect thing. On this side, Jake has a problem with a perfect thing and claims to believe in the Bible. You can bring it out of the scriptures, and then they'll try to come against the messenger. Or, you know, eventually, once they start reading it and getting cut, you know, even if they go out there on their own, they'll just do away with certain parts of the Bible, as many have, and they like Peter said, you know, they rest with the scriptures of Paul unto their own damnation, man. Which is what you people are doing. What you guys even call yourselves teachers are doing, man. You know, but nevertheless, we'll see you on the other side. You know, whether we used to teach with you, have known you personally, or had almost a camaraderie of hoping that you would repent from your deeds. You know, or you could have been fucking family, man. Because you got family in this thing that knows men of the Lord, and they still bullshit, man. And try to act like we're imperfect instead of just listening and coming against us, man. But you're not coming against us. You're coming against Yahweh Shem Yahushua. For that you will pay. It's not about us, you know. It's because his words are in our mouth.
Yeah. I'm gonna get that Matthew. No, this Matthew.
Did you read the Romans?
Yeah.
Okay.
This now I gotta double check. Yep. Okay. This Matthew chapter 5 verse 19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
So it never said that wicked man wasn't going to be in the kingdom. He's just going to be placed in the kingdom and not be wicked, man. All right, he's going to be called the least, and the most least of the least, who did everything against these scriptures. He's going to be he's going to be, that's going to be E, and he's going to be at the direct bottom. But when it says least of the kingdom of heaven, the people that are of the kingdom of heaven are Israel, man. Because it's going to be our kingdom. So the least of our kingdom is going to be that nigga that you could have sworn would never understand it. He could have been the biggest mole. Could have been the most wicked Israelite woman that was out here being a whore turned lesbian. Got 500 niggas on child support. You know, that's an exaggerated number. I'm pretty sure it's at least one wicked woman that has a lot of men on child support, man. You know, and it's just going into the Lord is going to destroy her, man. But even that wicked woman, as long as she be an Israelite, she's going to be saved in the kingdom. Because it says that Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. So they may not get the ride on the chariots the first go around, but they're going to be a part of that everlasting salvation, man. As a matter of fact, can we get that? It's in Isaiah like 45, verse 17, I think.
This Isaiah 45 and 17. But Israel shall be saved in Yahweh with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end.
So that means we're going to be all righteous. That's what it means by world without end. And it says we shall be saved in the Lord. You know, we're going to be the Lord's portion again. The Lord's going to take us up and put his name on us, and he's not going to be ashamed to call us his. It's like, you see it all the time on social media. You claim, that's your man, that's my man, I'm going to stick beside him. Well, that's how the Lord's going to feel about his woman. He's not going to have his woman. You don't want to claim no hoe, man. Niggas nowadays do. But a real man doesn't want to claim a whore. That makes his name look bad. It even talks about it in Sirach that whenever men talk about this man's wife, he's going to hang his head down and sigh bitterly, man. It's like, this bitch, goddamn. Because she's causing him vexation. She's making him look bad. Well, he can't be that good if fucking God. Look how his woman is. Like, that's the ultimate insult. The thing is to not be able to insult a man. These, in this society, we're subject to insult that our women are out here running and galloping abroad, man. That shows that we have become a wicked nation, man. Because the Lord has put all these curses on us, man. But if somebody cannot insult you, that shows that, hey, there's something about you. They can't really move against you. And that's the reason why the Lord casts us off. Because what kind of guy would he be to be the God of a wicked ass people, man? But that's the reason why he's going to take up the elect and he's going to remake his nation and make them all righteous so that he can call us his again, man. It's not that the Lord forsook us. He just had to turn his back on us, man. You don't fucking want to look at this shit. We don't even want to look at this shit. But the Lord don't look at it because he's all righteous, man. He can't even behold wickedness, man. But seeing the degradation of our nation, how the women feel no shame in the shit that they do. The men feel no shame in the shit that they do. Fucking little niggas running up and down the streets shooting each other and smoking. Not even acting grown, acting what they perceive to be the right thing. Being prideful. Like, it make you want to knock the fuck out of these people, man. But we hold our integrity until the end, man, knowing that the Lord is going to come and do something about this shit, man. That Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. That Israel is the Lord's portion, and we are Israel, man. The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and those that are scattered abroad that can hear this message, man. That the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua is coming back to destroy those that oppose him, man. No matter who the fuck you are. All right? If you want to be loved, you'll do those things that He loves, man. You know, the Lord said, "I am salt of those that love me, man." You know, that I love those that love me, man. He that forsaketh me forsaketh his own mercy, and those that hate me love death. So, man, you can't say that the Lord is unrighteous, man. He's even going to bring back the nation, you know, and even in a certain, well, he's going to be in the kingdom. I mean, he's going to be on earth. I'll just put it like that, because he's not going to be in the kingdom means you're going to enjoy it. He's going to be on earth where the kingdom is, getting his ass beat, man. And he could have had it better before, man. But, you know, once he gets casted and those spirits, you know, once he gets casted into that final fire and those spirits of his nation gets mingled everywhere else, it's not going to be so bad after that 1,000 years. After the nation of Edom gets destroyed, they're not going to have so much terror once there are other nations sprinkled among the other nations, man. You know? And that's still showing the mercy that the Lord does not completely do away with anything as far as when it comes to certain things, man. He does away with the wickedness. That's what the Lord's going to do. He's going to get rid of this wickedness. He's going to destroy the wickedness out of Israel, which is 2/3 on this side, and those spirits are going to be scattered through our loins, Lord willing, in the kingdom, man. That's what the Lord does, man. All right? He remakes. You can go back to that Matthew 5:19 and read it again.
Matthew 5:19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
All right, this is on Matthew chapter 11, verse Verse 10, I just started verse 10. It says, "For this is he of whom it is written, Behold, I send my messenger before thy face, which shall prepare thy way before thee. Verily I say unto you, among them that are born of women, there hath not arisen a greater than John the Baptist." Meaning that this man was out here doing all the things that were well-pleasing unto Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, notwithstanding, he that is least in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he. You know, so the most unbelieving Jake that says he didn't believe there was even a God or he was a Satan worshiper or whatever, man. The most wicked Jake in the kingdom is going to be more righteous than John the Baptist was on this side, man. All right? I mean, he's still going to be made perfect. That was the breakdown. That the whole nation is going to be made perfect. Why wouldn't you want that? You know? So that's the hope, man. That we, every time we go outside, aside from, you know, hating how our people act, they still are people, you know, to an extent. Shit, not really according to the spirit at this time, but they still are a nation. And shit, when we go out and then he tries to talk shit and says, y'all the Israelites will look at this, and they point to a nigga, you know, that still does make us look bad. That's the reason why the Lord has to get rid of that dross, man. You know, because these are people that look like us and that are related to us, you know, according to the flesh. And we see them as well. It's like, yeah, that nigga used to be, you know, he was a king at one point in time. Yeah, that nigga is this right there, homeless, getting ass fucked in the goddamn alley and shit. You know, that guy used to be raw, man. You know, and he's gonna be more than raw in the kingdom, man. That's what we want our nation to be, man. Because this shit is sad, man. You know, you walk outside, you see how the women treat their children. You know. You see the guys, they ain't doing shit but fucking being vain. They're talking about fucking the next party. How much lobster and shrimp they trying to get, man. Niggas talking about bands and shit. Just dumbass shit, man. Like, it should really piss you the fuck off. But guess what? This is at the end, man. So you can't get pissed off too much. That the Lord has to have this wickedness increase so he will be justified in destroying the wicked out of our nation. He has to let that hype build up, man. Along with destroying them with the heathen, man, with the uncircumcised, man, as was promised. You got some?
This was in Solomon 5:2. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for. Because you were saying how Esau is gonna be like, yo, you see him, you see them, you know what I'm saying? Or see us. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are gonna see us, man. It's like, oh shit. Those are the men, true men of the Lord, man. It's like, goddamn, y'all right this out, man.
And there's gonna be this sign. That's when it's not gonna be no more scoffing on our nation. Nobody's gonna, hey man, it's against the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue. Right. All right, that's when the Lord's gonna put that back up, man. Because that scripture was said when we was coming out of Egypt, man. When we coming back into that spirit, man. That against this people, nobody can say shit. The heathen shall envy, but they shall be able to do nothing. They can talk all shit they want to right now because we still in this condition. But when you getting beaten up into a chariot, there's not much somebody can say.
I mean, there's gonna. That's why the scripture say in Jeremiah 16 that it's not gonna be any more about how he saved us out of Egypt. Like that happened like 4 millennials ago, plus, and just to see that story is clear as day today. Is no more going to be talking about that. It's going to be saying how he saved us from the land of the North America, here.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be so epic and amazing.
This is Revelation chapter 20, verse 4. It says, "And I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witnesses of Yahushua," which the people sitting on the thrones were those that died for the name, you know. And those that stood for the name. You know, once upon a time, we all probably were more than likely put to death because we believed in the name of Yahweh Shemiah Shai. And, or, you know, shit, some of us may be martyrs coming soon. You know, we probably didn't pay for that in the past life. The Lord might want you to pay for it now, man, just to test your patience, man. But, you know, this is talking about those men that basically passed the test. It says, "And were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai, and for the word of the Most High God, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image," which that's what it's all about, that you love Yahweh Shemiah Shai more than this earth, man, more than anything that he has set up, which is the number one reason why we even hate wickedness. We hate wickedness because we love Yahweh Shemiah Shai. It's not about going out there and saying fuck the white man. Well, if the Lord does away with E, what else? Where's your heart towards the Lord? All right, in which, hey, I'm all for doing away with E. That's the hope, man. This nigga is a goddamn demon, man. But it's more than just saying fuck the white man, you know, or saying fuck the black woman. All right, because sooner or later this fucking bitch is gonna be in her right mind, you know. It's ultimately about loving Yahweh Shemiah Shai with all your heart, understanding that by him all things consist, man. But it says, "And for the word of the Most High, in which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. And they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years." It says, "But the rest of the dead lived not again until the 1,000 years were finished." This is the first resurrection. And it's just talking about how people are going to be coming back, you know, as far as through the loins of those building up the kingdom and those that are already in the kingdom, man. You know, that's like those that are ruling in the kingdom, man. You know, that our nations, all these nations are going to come back through the loins of whether it be a slave or whether it be the top ruler, Yahweh Shai, man, because he's going to have wives as well. He's going to raise up children as well, man. All right? You know? But all in all, Israel will be saved, man. That's what this whole lesson is all about, man. Just going into the fact that Israel is going to be brought back through the loins of the men that they scoffed. So your number one scoffer just might be your son. Shit, actually, or your daughter, man. Shit, or your fucking wife. It might be a wife coming back that the brother had, that she might have claimed that wicked woman on this side. Because I said number one scoffer. We got plenty of them, man. But your number one scoffer is usually the one that you fucking never thought was going to betray you in such ways. But guess what? That's your number one scoffer because you loved them and they didn't love you. They didn't love you back like that. And they're going to have to learn when the Lord judges this place. But, shit, that's all we was touching on, man. That just that simple thing, you know. Because you got brothers that read that Israel, that somebody's gonna be released, and they look at Jake today and say that they're gonna be poor, or they're gonna be like fucking a little man in the kingdom. They're going to be a little man to the nation, but the nation itself is going to be the biggest nation on the face of the earth. All right, it's like the poorest man is going to be the richest Jew. It's going to be like the richest fake Jew on this side, man. That's how the poorest man is going to be in our kingdom. We're not going to have things hoarded up, you know. But with that, gonna give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh,
Bahashem,
Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekakodash, Shalom, and above all.